Gilmore Girls and Who's Your Daddy? What father on Gilmore Girls best describes your own relationship with your dad? Was your dad more of a Richard, a little detached, but in the end had a better relationship with your child than he did with you? Or was he more like Christopher? Came in and out of your life randomly and didn't even show up for the important moments. Now, there were a lot of fathers on Gilmore Girls. Which one was yours? Was your daddy more like Christopher's dad, Strobe? Cared more about what other people thought and tried to control your life, then had nothing to do with your own child? Or was he more like Floyd Styles, Jason Digger Styles' daddy, backstabbing his own child? Or was he like Luke, completely unaware, and when confronted with his own father, decided to hide it from the one person he should never have hid it from? Or was he like Jess's father, took off in the middle of the night for diapers, never to be seen again? Or in some alternative universe, took off just a few years ago, then randomly showed back up in his life? Now, speaking of absent fathers, was he like Mr. Kim, somewhere lingering in the background of every shot, yet we never see him or hear about him until we finally do see him randomly for a split second? Now, which father do you wish you had? Who do you think made the best father? I could see TJ being such a fun dad. Dula had it made. Or perhaps Zach. I could see him just a tad bit grumpy from time to time, but boy, would those kids have had access to the best music and perhaps maybe even started their own little garage band. Now let's talk about Luke's daddy. He seemed like a decent guy. Everybody seemed to like him. Luke had such a dark day when he passed that he couldn't even function. Jackson was probably a fun dad. He got cranky from time to time, but I think those kids probably had a great childhood and really good food. Logan's daddy, Mitchum, was an asshole. Is that your dad? I'm so sorry if it was. Now, my dad was more of a Richard, but more in the Ed kind of way. Resembled Reverend Skinner.